the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A gain of 3, second down. You look at this Raiders defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Here's a 2nd and 7. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, and go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 11 yards for number 11.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Pass to 60, pass to 60, 19.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one, picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line. Gibbs straight ahead. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Cowboy 80, Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That one came up just a little bit short. I'm wondering, is he still a little bit tight as this game starts? What would you say? Maybe he's got to take the governor off of it?
Or maybe the donut off the baseball bat like the guys in the on-deck circle?
I like that. Yeah, just take that little extra weight off of him and start to play freely.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple and that's it. Well, Well, this defense for the Raiders, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And a good gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Panthers.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready, up.
They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal.
Ready, 7 Pirates, 7 Panthers, 6. Ready.
Back to throw. This is caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
Excellent job there defensively. Gave up the underneath to the tight end on 3rd down, and they made sure that they did their job. Got him on the ground and prevented him picking up a 1st down.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
Bronco 80, 60 by 6, 60 by 6.
Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Eddie Pinheiro on now. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this is up and good from Pinheiro. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Oh, good-looking return setup here. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That is caught. And he is going to hold the Texans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Okay, break. Come on, go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal.
Well, I liked it. Just take the snap, burrow forward, pick up the few inches you need for a 1st down.
And defensively, I don't think they were expecting that. They looked a little surprised in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit wary there, weren't they? Because that can be a throwaway down where maybe you go play action, fake it, and try and get something big. But instead they said, forget it. Let's just get a 1st down and start a new set.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
Here we go. Start. Bronco 80. Like it. 70 Raiders. 70.
They're going to look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Texans have taken the lead.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. The lead is now 10-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. LHN on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 10. 8 Warriors. 17. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Richardson. Kyle Pitts. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Touchdown, Raider. Kyle Pitts, 27 yards. And the Raiders have retaken the lead. after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
14. Texans 10. Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Ready?
And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Jahmyr Gibbs, 76 yards. And the Texans will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. The Heroes extra point up and good. And it's now 17-14. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Here we go. Strike.
And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
Let go.
The drive starts with a run from H.A. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Richardson going to change the play here.
Cowboy 80.
Right back to H.A. on 2nd down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. 3rd and 5.
19, 60, 65.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready up. 70 Raiders. 70 Raiders. Get up. Panther 11. Panther 11. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Get up.
Now Richardson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
Here we go. Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw. Finding Walker complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half.
17.
the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here's Smith to return it. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Richardson off the play fake. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go now.
Here's Richardson to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Kyle Pitts with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front. The extra point splits the uprights. And they will take a 7-point lead.
Texans 17. Cam Little to kick off.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. They'll drop the throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now he's going to step up and run. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on. Hey, hey. No. Flat. Ready.
Hand off now to Gibbs. Taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but from both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now it's Richardson. Going deep for Walker. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great play there. 73 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
Texans 17.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first down, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll get this to his tight end, Troutman. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Chop alert, nice. Ready.
They'll try and sneak it here. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down. They'll run for it with Akers. They find some open field here. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So not only did they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. They'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though The ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
18, Rattler, 18. Let's go now.
Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Big yardage there on the scramble and gets him a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Gibbs will take this one in for a Texans touchdown. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
They'll try and throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good.
Texans 23.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 10. Richardson going to move him around. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
18, 5 here.
It's hauled in by Johnston. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3. A run straight ahead with H.M. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They'll run it down with Barner. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And an excellent pickup of 20 yards.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the 26.
They'll run. It's Barner. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Raiders are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Cam Little to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. K.J. Hamler returning it. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On the give, here's Gibbs. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The Texans on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. Here we go. This is 4th down.
79 Broncos.
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
Come on. Hit. Bronco 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Now a toss right side. HM with it. Had a nice broken tackle and then brought down right around the 20. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
Richardson looking to throw this. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5, that's a win of the game. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And his kick is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Hamler now to return it. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
intercepted a third time. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of...
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darius Slayton, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Raiders are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And bulldozing his way through. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. Now loose football, the ball comes out. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Gotta be lying. Hey, smash Bronco. Let go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. And the Raiders come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one is. It